past the core where the light grows thin, where empires fall and the dark creeps in. A hunter walks with a price to claim. No past, no face, just a borrowed name. Blast of smoke in a silent veil. Credits first, don't ask how. But ghosts don't fade in the vacuum cold. Every debt must still be told. A blade once raised in the dead of night, a child of shadow who fled the fight. The force still calls in a broken tone, but fear cuts deeper than any throne. They hear the whispers, they feel the chain. Power and loss like twin-born pain. Run as they might through the endless sky. The dark remembers, it never dies. We are the sparks in the black between the lost, the hunted, the unseen. No flag to follow, no throne to claim, just fire and blood and stars in flame. Hold the line when the sky falls down. No kings remain, no heroes crowned. In the void where the truth is far, we are the shadows between the stars. A gambler flies on a dying street. Luck ran dry just last week. Engines coughing, debts run deep. Promises made he couldn't keep. But still he laughs at the edge of doom. Charts new routes through a smuggler's tomb. One last job, just one more score. That's what he said 10 times before. Grease-stained hands and a fearless grin. A girl who builds where others spin. She talks to engines like they're alive. Keeps dead ships barely breathing to drive. Too young to carry the weight she does. Too sharp to trust what power was. But hope still burns in a reckless heart. She'll hold them all when they fall apart. Four lost souls on a rusted wing, chasing fate through a shattered ring. Empire's shadow and rebel cries. Truth gets lost in a thousand lies. Blades will clash and blasters roar. Some will make it back from war, but in the dark where the silence scars, legends rise between the stars. We are the sparks in the black between the last survivors of what has been. No past forgiven, no path made clear, just blood and fire and shifting fear. When hope is gone and the night runs far, we carve our names into who we are. No fate, no chains, no guiding star. We are the shadows between the stars.
Greetings and welcome, dear viewers, for today's session of Star Wars, Bounties and Bonds, where we will be picking up where we left last time. We're just about to get ready here, so give me a second to get everything set up, and we will be beginning shortly. Where we will be giving a small recap and deep into where we left off last time. I know last session was a little bit short, but please bear with us today. We are live.
Hello.
Hello.
Do we even need the recap from last time?
Well, you can give one, the short one. It still counts in case someone joins in who doesn't know what you guys were up to last time.
Oh yeah, just curious, how much inspiration do you have, CJ?
I don't know because I don't know how to track it, but I think I have at least one.
That is
Because
correct.
I already have 2,
I don't mind.
and Runa have 3. How about you, Phoenix? How much do you have?
I think I already have 3. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I don't mind giving a shot at a short recap.
Yeah, because
Yeah, go for it.
then everybody have a lot of inspiration. So.
Yeah, but I can do that. Give it a go. Well, our group of delectable persons have spent some time at this jungle rebel camp near a crashed Venator class, and after having done some slight excursion into the jungle to discover some lost Jedi artifacts for one of our members, the last session was spent discussing further plans. Plans have been made to return to the city we have visited previously in order to further discover Annie's fate and destiny. And while those preparations was being discussed, we also brought up the subject of whether or not to change the ship we currently have due to it being somewhat wanted
Yeah.
by its previous owners. And our discussion was not concluded, but among the options mentioned was either keeping the ship we have and what's it called? Riding the dangers of flying a somewhat wanted ship, or going for either a VCX 100 ship, which has a little more cargo capacity and the option of a shuttle, or perhaps a YT series cargo ship. With the plans being looked at was a 2400, YT 2400. But we did not come to a conclusion of whether we should change the ship or another, or at least work towards it, because those ships aren't cheap, even with a trade-in. And we are still uncertain on what to do when we get to the city and how to approach that whole situation. So here we are, standing outside our somewhat wanted Razor Crest in a rebel camp in the middle of the jungle.
inspiration point earned.
Way.
Yay. Oh, we're 2-2.
So are we just continuing the conversation, side conversation, Nira and Lauren had, or are we continuing the ship talk?
Luan. Smile.
I have problems to pronounce it correct, sorry.
It's
Oh,
fine.
you're fine.
Just think of Lou and On at the same time. The name
So
was
past
inspired.
where are we starting the scene?
Well, you're standing before the ship, having this little discussion where we left off last time, where you were looking at different ship models potentially to get your little mittens on. Later down the line, if you wanted to completely change the ship.
Also, just wanted to quickly say this real quick. That's a little above board. The reason I came up with Lou on was because I had a pet bird named Lou. So it is kind of an honor for her.
That's sweet. That is
I
very
loved
sweet.
her a lot.
Hmm.
So everybody ready to go in game?
I believe so.
Actually,
I don't see one up.
Yeah.
actually, that's actually a good nickname. And just call me Lou from now on.
Oh God, that'd be funny.
I mean, it works. It works.
It works indeed.
Lou is a very gender neutral name.
That too.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna think of Aloysius now.
Stop it.
I'm
So-
ready whenever you guys are. So
I'm ready.
Don't forget who has the lightsaber here.
man, we're being threatened, man.
I'm ready. I got that
I
out.
did promise Sentai.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about the ship? Are
Well,
you
for now,
working
we're
towards the
stuck with it.
We sure are. So perhaps we'll discuss options later regarding the ship.
Yeah,
Since right now our only option is to go with what we got.
basically.
But no matter what, we know we're going to get that guy over here so we can find safe passage to back to the planet. So
Well, depending on what you wish to do. Because you can easily fly into the city as it stands right now. Things should have cooled down enough. If you wish to do so. Plus, with the re-scrambled ship designation, it should be fine.
Last
Great.
time we was escorted here. Did you manage to see the way back, Keith?
Absolutely. That shouldn't be a problem. The escort wasn't to hide this place. The escort was to make sure we got here safely. But as long as we are not getting arrested as soon as we touch down, I'm good with going to the city. I'm more worried about what we are going to do when we arrive there.
Question if it's still safe with that guy who wants his hand on me.
There will be a detail waiting for you in the city. Together with a personal escort from our common acquaintance. If that's what you're worried about.
Maybe a little.
Well, as long as it's not too high profile, I'm good with it.
He walks over to you, Nero, and hands you a small data stick.
She would take it and look at it questioningly.
Hand this to our common friend in the city when you meet him. There's some data there that he might need. If you could.
I will do that.
He then snaps, gives a small salute, and walks off.
And then she would just nod at him.
Oh yeah, Tori. If we actually ended up wanting to shift ship, could you maybe check and look inside the now ship to figure some formalities? Giving you a wink.
Who is she talking
Oh.
to?
She's basically as discreet asking, hey, when I ask the ship, is it okay to move her over to another ship?
Oh,
Uh. Sure. I don't think that's exactly how it works. But sure. Looks left and right confusedly, but I get it. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
What time would it actually be at the day for now? Pass.
I mean, we just got done eating the evening meal, I think it was. Or at least afternoon meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's afternoon, early evening.
I thought it was still near breakfast time.
No,
Because we
wait,
just
that's
ate.
right. It is.
Oh,
That is correct. You guys finished up breakfast not long ago.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Thank you.
We're getting confused because we ended the session earlier than before.
Yeah, earlier than what we do.
So it is the next day kind of deal.
It is the second day after.
So it should be safe to venture to the city.
Should be.
And what do you guys remember what we're gonna do in the city?
Um, I know I need to go to my aunt.
Yep, that's one.
I need to get answers.
Indeed.
Yeah. But I don't know if we should have a talk about then what? Or does that entirely depend on the answers you're gonna get?
Yeah. Like, I need to know why they want their hands on me. And I got my feeling that my aunt had the answers for that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to go if you are.
Same. Here we go.
Yep. And Nira would have just kind of waved her hand, like, "Yeah, well, let's get out of here."
Why are you guys above if we're not?
I don't know. Listen, we just want to ride. We just want to have our convertible. Okay, we just want to have our convertible experience.
Would argue it might be safer staying on the inside of his ship when it's flying.
Nah.
Oh, you're so boring.
What I know, I'm
Just-
pilot.
Just give me a moment to get everything set up here really quick.
All good. I gotta take a quick personal moment to just quickly brush my teeth.
I'll give my dog treats.
So I guess pilot check for Keith? Pass.
He definitely can roll me a pilot check if you wish to make it a little
Yeah,
bit more stealth approach.
Oh, I would definitely try to mask our point of origin.
Mhm.
It would be that one. Boink.
Oh, that die went flying.
Indeed it did.
Damn. You make a steady approach as you quite literally fly just above the canopy of the jungle, making the ship somewhat almost impossible to check. Though your passengers can hear when high-reaching branch might slap against the underside of the hull of the ship while doing so, but you do the best you can.
It was supposed to say that. Wasn't it? Well, I guess as we approach the city, I sort of climb to a higher altitude just to make it look like a normal approach when we arrive at the city.
Good.
I will work on maintaining my screws on the arm with some assistance with the butt, because I need to do that sometimes.
on the trip. Do I need to make a roll for that, or?
No, it's very, very simple maintenance. It's basically just some quite easy maintenance, and you having the bot to do it actually eliminates the need for a roll for it.
Yeah,
The
just hey,
equivalent of tightening like a screw. Or not a screw. Or yeah, no screw.
tightening a few screws, put a little oil on some of the machinery, stuff like that.
Basic nuts and
Wait.
bolts type of deal.
Pepper, are you telling me that Annie had a few screws loose?
She always have a few screws loose.
She talks to the ship. What do you think?
When you're using a prosthetic arm, you need to sometimes maintain it.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, you have a prosthetic arm, or at least Annie does?
Yes.
Huh.
Annie does.
I thought that was just like a display option. I didn't know it was actually fully prosthetic.
Yeah, she had a accident when she was 12.
Go figure. Anyways. Continue, pass.
You
I'd forgotten it too.
land on a very recognizable docking bay. Nothing seems out of this out of sorts. People are working. Though you see a few marking of blaster fire are still being cleaned up by small cleaning bots here and there, but you
Well,
land
perhaps
at...
Nope.
You get out of the ship.
I grabbing one of the cloak where we have used before to disguise myself a little.
Same
Taking
here.
a different one this time because
It's basically a jacket with a hood on.
yeah.
Me over here who has a proper robe. Smile.
Yeah, I guess Kit would do something as well just to make him not appear too recognizable. Just a cloak or turning up the color of his jacket.
Before we leaving the
Close.
ship, I will look to all of them. Like, is it all of us going to my aunt's, or
Absolutely.
is anyone going to do other stuff?
I'm definitely going. I missed her the last time.
Yeah, I'd say it's better for us to stick together. Perhaps
Yeah.
the city has perhaps calmed down a bit, but that doesn't mean it's not completely harmless.
Good to know. Good. Let's going.
You may move your tokens as you please.
Oh, we don't want to do formation?
Before they would leave, Nira would actually change her look a little. I mean, they're able to like change hair color. Do they have to like completely copy someone they've seen?
It can be. You have to remember, the race have almost near photographic memory of all faces and styles they see of people, so they can quite literally copy anyone they have ever seen. It's like a biological archive of facial structures and whatnot. You can even, when you're a higher skilled with your transformation, you can even make some to look like someone completely different.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that is only some of the elder of your race can do that job, where they can mix different looks to create, an entire new look to stay deeper in copper.
So would she be able to mix like a face with hair, like different hair?
Hair color is an easy chance to dip, but again, you usually borrow the complete facial structure of someone to look like.
Right now, I'm thinking of like the Animorph scenes where he took the features of all the Animorphs and like, made his own appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is everyone ready to?
I'm ready.
If you'd like to post a picture in the chat that you're thinking of the look you're copying, you can do so, Phoenix. Just so that I and the party can get like a idea how your character now looks. And also
I'm trying to
the
find an
viewers.
image that I can. Yeah, I'm trying to find an image that I can copy.
Okie dokie.
I found out the original human form of my character. What is she?
Just give me a second. I'm also going to send something to Runa really quick.
Sorry, I didn't do it on purpose.
No, it's just so you have an idea of what the person looks like you have been talking to when they were able to at least give you an idea of how they were looking.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that, to be honest. Because when you mentioned she was a sisterhood, I was imagining that pretty strongly.
Mm-hmm.
If anything,
Though,
like kind of like Mother Talza.
there is just a small difference with her. Her robes are black with red accent instead of red with black accent.
Yeah.
Like a color switch. I'm sorry, this is the best picture I actually managed to get my little monkey paws on. So I'm sorry if it's not fully up to snuff. I'm still working on it because it takes time to work to find a perfect image.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Like, here's the thing: you're talking to probably one of the people that's like the most informed with Clone Wars here, so I know exactly what I can imagine. Because isn't that the most scenes where they actually show like the death of Miriam's sisterhood?
Have you sent a picture yet?
I will in a second.
Just know where to look.
I will post it in. There you go, posted it in the chat for our dear viewers and for you guys to see. Oh.
So the person up here, who is that? Who's that supposed to be?
Oh, the one I'm posted. Well, that's the somewhat of the one Luan has been in communique of from the holocron.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
And
I'm just
you
gonna run
take.
a quick bio break.
Fair enough. We will wait a few then. He's back because this is an important scene that you guys are about to jump into.
Might as well get it all out, right?
So that is the picture where you look like now.
Yes.
Yes.
Appearance that she has stolen from some poor spacer. Probably.
Hmm.
Technically speaking, they could be dead.
That too.
Yeah, they
Could be
could.
one she killed.
Dude, I just realized, Phoenix, technically you could like shapeshift into an Imperial officer if shit was going down.
She would need the
Oh, yeah.
uniform.
Yeah, that too.
Mm.
So we'd have to knock an officer out so she could get dressed into their outfit.
Not a problem for I being in the party. Smile.
Hmm.
You will strip yourself.
Oh man.
God damn, using the Force commandment, starting strong.
And remember to make him jump in the trash.
Now throw yourself in the trash.
Throws himself into a trash compactor.
No, I said trash, not a trash compactor. I'm gonna go that far. Maybe. Depends how much they piss me off.
Are we taking a bio break or are we continuing game?
We're about to continue game, it would seem.
Paz can just move Keith with us.
Back.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So let's continue. Is the person standing on the dock the person we needed to deliver stuff to?
As you walk out, you don't see anyone except for a few dock hands clearing away some broken cargo containers. As the dockyard the dock pad you're landing on just got cleared for service again.
Are we able to glance whether or not these are actual dock workers or someone just keeping an eye out?
They are not armed at all. Like, they have a few tools that could be improvised as weapons, but then again, that would be like clubs towards people with blasters. That's not necessarily a good thing unless you really have the numbers on your end. You also see a few mechanics are repairing some of the salvageable containers and whatnot, but a few of the containers are being shipped out because they are completely blasted to pieces.
Well, it looked like somebody had fun here. Are we ready to
Move
Move
out?
on?
Yes.
Yes, ready.
Uh-oh. Oh no, guys. He flipped a dark token.
That just
Oh,
means
boy.
we got more light.
Ordered right there.
Good day, my good gentlemen. What can we do for you?
I need to see some identification tags, please.
Chain codes.
Chain code. My bad. I know that
chain code. Yeah.
it's because I also know that some where they use something akin to like tags with like ID on, so it's a little bit like where it is at. But fair enough. Chain codes, please.
Waves to Nira because she has the chain code.
Nir pulls it out and hands it to him. With a little bit, like a slight change for her. But
I can imagine the disdain of looking at the buckethead.
mm-hmm. I can too.
It blips. You're well to move. Don't cause any trouble, bounty hunter.
I don't plan to. Thank you so much. I don't. I swear, like there's just sometimes I'll click on it and it just like.
If
and
you
it's, like,
click a little bit, like hold it in a little bit too long
Yeah.
without moving it, when you click in.
Yeah.
Like even CJ can do it sometimes.
Okay, I see now.
I'm doing mine willingly.
I mean, if I ever have trouble finding my token again and somebody else finds it, they can just ping it for me. Yep.
Luana, you
hello.
see someone step out from the corner.
Oh shit! I
Hi
have merch
there.
Fanny.
Finally arrived.
Yes.
Good.
Hello.
We're
Hello.
ready to meet her lady. Her ladyship.
Good. Follow me. Stay close and don't do anything that might attain attraction.
That would. And I'm not interested in attracting any attention. Do you mind moving us in this formation?
Same.
Pass.
Will do. He actually guides you through a side door through the main building here.
Mm.
As you walk in, you see stormtroopers and officers walking around in plenty, but with you guys being escorted with him, they don't seem to even recognize you're here.
Good.
Some even give a curt nod to Vesper as he walks past. And he responds in kind.
Nira is kind of looking around, but not drawing like attention to, her like scoping out the area.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of glancing around like she's looking at the sights,
Do the opposite. Luan is taking notes of everywhere to go, just in case things get hairy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't walk on the grass.
Shush.
Oh my god. I just thought of the scene in
Yes.
Princess Diaries, the first time she walks on the grass. And you hear it repeated in different languages.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
As long as it's not Tarkin, we're fine, baby.
Oh, it's not Tarkin you should be afraid of right now. As you see a man dressed in a fully That's not how it
Excuse me.
works. That's not how it works.
Excuse me. Why are you taking your light?
You see an officer standing at the top of the steps.
Pulls
You know,
hood down further.
Black officer outfit. You recognize him very well, Nira. That was the guy you,
Spoke to him.
yeah, and threatened to end his line with.
I mean, I also threatened to cut off his dick too. But yeah. Anyway, but does he recognize me? Pulls hood.
Definitely pulls hood down.
Ked is just standing with his usual swagger and relaxed. But, the stance where he's ready.
I
Something.
like you were like panicking, just flipping, flip. Let this not be the thing. But he stands and looks out into the crowd around you.
Why did all right? First of all, hang on. Like, why did all the light and dark flip? Did you do that?
I
It was
didn't flip
accidental.
I didn't flip the light. Someone clicked on it to flip it without permission.
I was trying to. No, I was trying to
Oh,
drag
I
it and
thought
move
it-
it. So if I did, I'm sorry.
Because before we had two on each side.
Then I flipped one. Because I was
Okay.
preparing for this.
Okay. But it should be how it is now, 3
Yeah.
3-1. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's
I was
fine.
just trying to move it out of the way. I feel like the back of my hands have now been sufficiently smacked. Yep.
So, grab the scene pass.
And his eyes falls on Vesper and a peculiar party of 4. So you're taking the matters into your own hand, Vesper Kith? I can assume the little one in the back is the young lady. And the rest of them are ruffians. What exactly? Protection? And did that bounty hunter finally cover and flee the scene?
Nira just kind of smirks internally.
Wait, who is she calling ruffians?
You guys. Oh,
I know,
actually, all of us.
That was the Ked to Esper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just sort of in the
He
stage
just
bridge,
gives
but-
you a little bit like out of a hand, just like shut the fuck up right now, or I will choke you out.
No, I'll choke you out, smile.
I guess Ked is intentionally playing a bit stupid here.
But I cannot let you deliver that little miss, Vesper, as she is a far more important piece. And I stand higher rank than you, so I demand and order you to deliver her into my custody. Am I making myself clear?
Can take a look around to know if this slimy person is alone? Or he has some sort of backup hidden somewhere?
Nira does the same.
Roll me a perception.
Just kind of, casually looks around.
Yeah, same.
Trying to find perception. There it is.
Oh, damn.
That's pretty good.
Kath, if you weren't, you have heard of bad things happening to bad people in the Empire, usually. You see something, someone sitting kneeling on a roof nearby, pointing something you can only assume is akin to an anti-material rifle, and it's pointing in your guys' direction.
Lovely.
Lovely indeed.
You got snipers on us.
Did only Cat seen that, or is Nira seen it?
I can quickly roll for that.
Nera did not get a high enough success rating to beat their stealth attempt in successes.
What do you mean? I didn't even roll.
No, I was talking about Nera.
Oh, my bad.
I did perception, not stealth.
No, you're rolling against someone, NPC's stealth.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. But I didn't I didn't roll high enough to see through their stealth.
Yes.
How the hell do I get two
You know what? I'm gonna
advantages?
roll two. I'm too panicked.
Well, we don't want to cause a scene now, do we? With all those eyes watching us here. I kind of make it sound like I'm talking about the civilians in the street, but trying to make it obvious to you guys that he's not alone.
Finally, someone who's not a complete mushbrain from the Outer Rim.
I think the term you're trying to use is imbecile.
That accent seems familiar.
I don't know what you're on about.
Please remove your robe.
I just pulled down the hood.
You will see him flinch.
Keep in mind my tattoos and hair are completely different from before.
Yeah, but you would still have some of the more acknowledged.
Oh god, is that Lauren? Lauren, who actually?
Luana is a Dathomirian, and Dathomirians have a natural intimidation.
Because of the force power that runs through them. Of both light and dark side.
Keep in mind, Dathomirians are mystics more or less of the time.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say the force runs strong in them on both sides of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
But he flinches a little bit as you remove your hood and makes yourself known. Your ladyship, I did not know that you had already taken them into your custody, you have my most sincere apologies.
Do you wish to continue this conversation or let us through?
Of course not, your ladyship. You'll see him step back away, and you'll see him quickly, tap something on his wrist. And you'll see the guy on the roof disappear out of sight.
I'll make sure to keep a note that you did call me imbecilic and a fiend.
Fucking ruffian.
That too.
I'm sorry, my lady. I did not know that it was you who... that you were assigned this mission. I am very much sorry. Had you made it known sooner, I would have stand down. I am just
It's
really
called a
doing...
secret mission, dear. There is a reason why my identity was hidden. Hopefully you didn't muck it all up.
Of course not, my ladyship, though. Our night sister was inquiring about your whereabouts.
See. Please don't mention this to anyone above, or else my mission will be in jeopardy.
Of course. He will do a hidden salute, and he steps aside. And you guys can see he's scared shitless right now.
Mira really wants to have a chance in the future to, do something to let him know she's still here. Like, she just wants a chance to shoot the guy out, honestly. She's never wanted to shoot anybody like that bad in her life in a while.
Just shoot the guy while he's down, will you?
Oh no, I'm gonna take care of his family jewels first.
Oh my.
Like she promised.
I'm feeling rather
If I
merciful.
don't do it first.
I feel rather merciful to have my subordinate punish you for what you've done. Points to Nira.
She smiles.
Do as you wish with him. As we walk past.
If I kill him,
We
probably wouldn't be a good idea.
I did say merciful, so if you want to hit him where it hurts.
It would still be seen as murder if you kill him, I would like to point out, because he is still on active. For Luan to do it, she wouldn't get in trouble. She can excuse that with him being executed for incompetency. And she is a Sith.
Yes, but like I said, did I say like I will have my subordinate punish you?
You can
Yeah,
do that.
you did.
You can do that. But your subordinate still can't target someone who is an official officer. They can't kill them, they can hurt them.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Nero, feel free to punch a dick in the face or punch a dickhead.
She walks up to him, and
I make sure to let out a signal to be like for the people that are watching that I approve of this.
She leans in. She grabs him by the throat and she pulls him closer and she whispers in his ear as she takes her other hand. And she's aimed at family jewels at the moment. She's not doing anything, but she has her hand aimed. Be glad I'm not sticking with my promise as before. Because I have a job to do and I was hired to work with her ladyship. Next time, I'll be sure to cut your family jewels out. You will leave the girl alone and you will leave me alone. Do you understand me?
Fine. I didn't know.
She
Sorry.
punches him really hard in the balls and then throws him. And then just walks off.
He rolls down the staircase and lies motionless, whimpering at the foot of the stairs.
Satisfied, Mara?
Fanny can't
That
help
felt-
smiling a little about the thing she did to him.
That felt so good. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. That felt good.
As you walk up the last few steps past Vesper like turns a little bit as you're walking up, and he looks to you, Luan.
Mm-hmm.
You choose
Looks.
your own path,
Indeed I do.
but be careful. There is a Inquisitor near. And with this display, you are aligning yourself with the path of dark, not the balance
It's
that you
called
seek.
deception.
Lies still leads to a darker
Well,
place.
these are strange times.
Nira leans in and speaks to him. So does that mean that my deception all the time leads me to the dark side? And then she just raises her eyebrow and leans back.
All deceptions are based on negative emotion, is it not? A negative emotion leads to somewhere where it corrupts you. Slowly. Though I must say, he did deserve what you did to him, if not more.
Trust me, I wanted to do more.
Well, I didn't want you
But-
to do more.
Oh, I wouldn't have. It was in the open. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it behind closed doors. And make sure that I have an alibi. I'm not an imbecile.
Unlike
And then
him.
she kind of smirks at Luan
You know,
because of the usage. So go
he
ahead.
takes you over here where you step into this tower base where you see there's an elevator. He steps inside and motions for you to step in too. And you drive up to the top part where a speeder is waiting for you.
Well, no matter the
A speeder?
what is it? Words. Well, no matter what kind of emotion caused whatever happened, I fear that has started a clock that is begin to tick, and we have to be out of here before the countdown is over.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever we do, we are on borrowed time.
I know. He's definitely not being happy when he finally gets up from that, but I can only hasten this as much as I can.
And it is
Hello.
appreciated.
I'm just wondering when his damaged honor is overcome by his sense of duty towards his superiors. That is the time we have. Let's get going.
So, again, since he... I will wait with this conversation to a more private area.
She was trying to say something and just have a thoughtful look like,
Yeah, I will wait for this conversation to a more private area.
Agreed.
So is he taking us to my aunt now, or?
He jumps into the speeder, dude. The rest of you follow him in.
Yes.
He drives off through a small road that leads up into the mountains, the mountain plateaus above the city, where you can see different domed estates are built up on.
Okay.
Well, this is certainly the expensive part of town.
It's a black screen for me.
Give me
Okay.
a second. I just need to do.
It's Hello Darkness, my old friend. Ah, there it is.
Yep. Thank you, Pass.
Leave it, the Razor Crested here.
Because
Right?
I
That was
accidentally
funny.
had that copied too.
I know. I'm just teasing.
It
As
was
you,
lonely. It
That
had
you
to
end
come
up
with.
using that one. I have been helping Pass getting the maps.
Yes. As you arrive at this estate, this thing that is close to like a palace almost, except it's not as grandiose as something you thought about, but above the front door you do see, or next to each entrances, or to the entrance on either side of the portal into the estate itself, you see two horned beasts, iconographic into the stonework, like chiseled and shaped onto the wall.
I would take a look at it with Fanny's eye just grow a size kind of deal, and the jaw drop kind of deal.
Is this
Welcome
really
home,
my family's
Miss Hartlock.
home? Is that this my home?
You see him walk up to the door, and he doesn't even touch it, has it slides open.
She guesses that it's something like force power.
Are we still merged? Oh, no, we're not. Okay.
So probably should see if I can find Auntie in
I can't
there.
remember. I'm
You
sure
can-
you'll be.
Did,
I'm
did
sure
we
you
ever
will be
get
able to find
the
her.
guy's name?
It's Vesper.
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 Hey, Vesper?
Yes, miss.
Do you know where my aunt is?
She will be here shortly. You can wait here in entrance hall. I will inform the staff that we have a special someone who has returned, and inform her ladyship that you have also returned.
Would you mind if I take a look around?
I would strongly advise against it. I wait here.
Okay.
Is that
She just take a few
so-
steps forward, looking everything around her like.
It is a grandiose hall of fine stonework steel and concrete. Polished. Almost to the point where
She gives herself a slight pinch, like, am I sure I'm not dreaming? Is this really my house?
not long after he has left, a droid walks in with a small tray and drinks.
What kind of droid is it?
A protocol droid.
Is it one of those who can actually speak kind of deal?
Greeting,
Typically they
guest
do.
of Lockhart Estate. I bring refreshments, accustomed to people of your biological signatures.
Greetings. Did someone give you a name?
I am B011 C29. How can I be of assistance?
Just nice to meet your acquaintance.
She's speaking to machines like they are people.
Thank you, C29, for the refreshments.
It is an honor to be at service. It says and gives a small bow as it clutches the empty tray to its chest. If there is any other wishes, please let me know, and I will make sure that your stay is as comfortable as it can be.
Have you been here for long?
I have served the Hartlock family for... You start hearing computering noises coming from its protocentric mind. Like, you can hear the...
Basically, they're processing.
Yes. "300 years. And counting."
Oh!
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
When
a long
will-
time. Must be my ancestors making you make. Did they buy you or did you make you?
I was but have served the family faithfully ever since.
I
No.
am.
My databanks do have a few empty holes in its memory, but I assume it is nothing wrong.
Don't worry, if there's a problem, I'll maybe be able to look into it later on.
If anybody wants to look the droid over, roll me a perception roll, please.
Is it only perception for a person like me?
You don't see anything wrong with it, Kath.
It's a droid.
It's a droid! Oh!
Now I get successes.
Nera, has you look at the... Oh, I'm waiting for Lumen also to finish up.
Never mind. I was going to quickly ask where the lady was, too.
Nira, you see inhibitors on this droid, and not just a single one. You see several have been installed on this one unit.
I
Nira
don't
would
know
walk
what
up.
inhibitors is.
Good. Pass. What are inhibitors, please?
Inhibitors are something that is installed to a droid to force compliance and can also be used to wipe. It is something to stop them from attaining sentienthood. And if they have developed sentienthood, it can be used to suppress it.
Also, another thing inhibitor chips are used for, it's like if it's like a very dangerous class of droid, it also can maintain subsistence with them. If I said that correctly.
Are you telling the rest of the party that?
Yes. Because Nir did point it out.
Well, no, like she hadn't yet because
I'm also saying this
Pepper
off
has-
table
Okay.
too.
All right. So, Nira would walk up next to Fanny and point out all the inhibitors that she sees.
I will actually look a little bit. You know when people just tell you something you really don't like? I need to have a talk with Auntie about that. Don't treat your finest piece of machinery like that.
Well, maybe we can negotiate taking this one with us. Since
You're
This
giving me
is-
more work. Fuck.
I love you, Pass. I am so sorry.
This means I need to make token and everything.
Pass. Listen, there is a slave in front of us. Whether machine or human, there is a slave in front of us. Do you think Fanny is going to leave it here?
It's not necessarily her property to take, but
No,
Well,
I mean, we're not
actually-
taking it. We're going to ask.
Fanny straps it to her back after halfway disassembled the guy to make it easier to transport.
Luan will come up.
I will start kindly asking my aunt to treat the nice robot better.
What were
I'm
you
gonna
going to say, Rena?
quickly tap Annie on the shoulder.
Yes.
It's very typical of droids of this caliber to be treated this way.
But it's still wrong.
It might be wrong, but it's culture.
If I'm gonna end up inheriting this place, no robot here will be treated bad. Because they have feelings too.
Wow. Remind me never to take you to Siberia.
Is the robot actually reacting on any of her pouting of?
With all the inhibitors, probably not.
By the way, did you get my reference with Siberia, Pass?
I did get it.
But is her aunt on her way?
The lady will soon arrive, young miss. But till then, is there any else you wish for?
I
Be
wish
it
to know
reciting
why.
poetry, or maybe playing some enjoyable music releases from the last 4 centuries.
I'm more interested in why the Imperials are here.
It is a imperial world after all, it is but the local garrison.
This was a neutral one.
Doesn't sound too neutral anymore.
When did this change? I thought Alderaan was neutral.
They did reapply to join the Republic before it turned into Empire. And such they are also now, even if only originally applied to be an affiliated world with the Republic after the close of the last war, it still comes to have an imperial garrison mixed with local militia.
Hmm. The one starts thinking really hard. Do you have any word about the current occupants of the Inquisitor?
I have no access to such knowledge, honored guest. But if you like, I can try and hook up to a nearby terminal and see what I can dig out, if you wish.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
sure there. That's a good idea.
No, thank you, but appreciate the help. I was just hoping you might have known who the Inquisitor was.
I will probably stand with my arms crossed and start tapping my foot like
You see as
getting a little bit
Vesper Kip
impatient.
returns, you see the droid turns toward him. Master Kip, our Inquisitor is on the planet. You need to be careful. He just dismisses the droid's worry. And you hear the tip-tap of someone walking down the stone stairs.
Blinks.
Honey? Oh,
Hey,
hush.
Auntie.
You had me worried, young lady.
Don't worry, I have
As
friends
she
protecting
walks
me.
up and pulls you into a hard, almost back-breaking hug.
Auntie, Auntie, I need to breathe. I need to breathe.
Before letting you go again. Dusting herself off and then you.
Oh wait, did my character put up her hood again, or
She sees you, and she like stops. Like she's like mid dust off of Fanny,
Mm.
and she then does your ladyship. I did not.
No need for that.
He's my friend.
Yep.
He's on our side.
Yeah, I'm not with them.
That is a very dangerous word to be using, given the times we are in.
It's good for deception every once in a while, though.
And it's also good to be truthful. To make sure that we know where we choose to be. And then she glances over at Vesper and kind of gives a nod slightly.
He nods back.
But to the
Andy.
formalities, we need to talk.
Before we talk, I just want to let you know that Annie here was the reason why my ship was able to run again when she was in Tatooine.
Well, you did have. I can see your father's skill for fixing whatever was thrown his way seem to have stuck with you, at least. That's good.
I have been told
Does-
I'm a exquisite mechanic, so
Does the aunt even like take a double take at Nira? Or does she know what race Nira is?
You don't think she knows what you are?
I'm just saying that this is what I'm asking.
She asking off character path.
Yes.
She probably has looked at your personnel file.
Okay.
Even the one that you usually don't, that people don't have access to, she might have access to it. Either
Okay.
through sheer will of personality or the right bribes in the right hands.
Which is why she didn't react to Nira. Nira, can Nira kind of hold on to that knowledge? Like, because she realized that the aunt didn't call her out on anything like that? Or didn't act surprised to see her?
You can retain that knowledge, sure.
Yeah, she files it, and she's gonna remember that because that gives her a little bit of information. It's like, okay, this woman has a little bit more pull than what we think.
Do you pay attention
Oh.
on how many dots she has on her insignia showing off her rank?
Yeah,
Okay,
Nira would definitely
perception.
look.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Why do I close my character sheet?
Hey.
Of course I failed. So it's like every time she moves, I don't see all of this insignias.
You can't see all the insignias because Fanny's in the way, blocking the view a little bit because she's still being hugged and dusted off. So there's
Okay,
like
that's true.
hands and a person in the way.
What about me?
Oh!
And oh my god!
A triumph? That's a
Oh my God.
critical success. Oh shit.
Damn! I also got 2 successes. Or
Yeah.
no, 3 successes.
Yes,
Sorry, Nira, I took your good luck.
that's
You are
a
perfectly
triumph. In this case, counts as another success. So that's both of you have 3 successes. Given your limited knowledge, she's high ranking because she has quite a few dots of both blue and red.
Me?
Your aunt.
Or
The aunt.
is that me getting that knowledge, or is it that Luan?
Both. Of Luan. Luan, you would know that she is at least of the rank of commander. of both naval and army command.
Do I know if it's Imperial or not?
It's Imperial. Given
So
that she
even
is...
I rolled the critical good one. I don't know as much as her.
You would probably guess that she is the one who's leading the local garrison, giving her rank. Unless a bigger hotshot comes by.
Like me, for example, apparently.
Yes.
Would Nira didn't actually check to make sure who she was supposed to get the data stick to.
He
Should
said
she,
your
probably-
mutual friend uses a sea who will
Thank you.
escort you. He was talking about Vesper.
Well, Nira remembers, and then she walks over and discreetly hands him the data stick.
He quickly slips it into his gloves in a smooth motion, like it seems like he was just adjusting them.
So, Auntie,
Thank you for the escort.
you and I need to have a talk. Do we have a more relaxing area to actually have that talk?
Can I ask a question above table real quick?
Sure.
Since my character's Dathomirian, is it automatically assumed that she has a lightsaber?
Most Pthumerian Night Sisters in some capacity would have a lightsaber or a laser weapon.
Okay, because I was just double checking, because it's like, I know the Dathomirians have a pretty high ranking, but I wasn't sure if they were automatically assuming that I was,
It's because
You cut out past.
it is because you're still seen as being part of the Sith hierarchy. That means that you are still higher than most common soldiers and officers. Like, you're at the rank, giving the hierarchy of potentially a Moff, or a general, or an admiral.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Why did you think that investigator freaked the fuck out when you made your presence known?
True that. Okay.
That's like walking over to Darth has an Imperial investigator to Darth Vader's slapping on the shoulder. What's up, boss? That's just something you don't do if you want to live. And he did that.
So it's the equivalent of like, oh, that's a police officer, pulls out FBI badge. Okay, yep, gotcha.
You're free to go. Exactly. Where he is like on state level, you're like up in federal level agency kind of deal. That's why he was like, fuck.
But how is she reacting on my question?
Give me a second.
Thank you for answering that, by the way.
Like, by all premises, right now you count authority-wise because, one, you're a Sith, openly a Sith. Though you are trying to change your ways, you still count as a Sith.
That saber's still a bit red.
That saber's still, burgundy. But she nods and hooks her arm under your good one, Fanny, as she guides you all
Thank you for dragging us.
to an entertainment hall where you see comfortable seating all around, music instruments, armor stands showcasing old armors from ancient times on Underrun.
Dun, 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 dun.
There is no band playing, sadly. And if I
I
played
know.
that one, I would be hit with a copyright strike faster than you can sneeze Disney.
Truth.
We understand.
It's just every time I hear bands in Star Wars, it's always that default song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they can be they are allowed for my sake to be here while we're discussing everything, because I have no secrets from my friends.
That is fine. There is no family secrets to be contained right now, at least.
I just wanna know, like, what the fuck am I coming from?
Here. You were born 4 rooms down the hall, and
Everybody around, like government and other people, is acting like I'm a pawn, so why do you know why I'm so why people find me so important?
political gain and potentially to abuse.
But what is my gain? For what is the gain? How high standing am I? I need to know.
Well, my dear, I am the one who is literally in control of the planetary forces of Underrun as it stands right now.
And Papa? Or Mom, if you know.
Your mom was the daughter of the former governor and senator from the planet.
I've never known her, so you know she died when I came, so
Just to be curious, would this be a history or an insight check if I wanted to know what happened? Because I feel like I would know due to the records.
Sure, you might actually know something about this. Again, because you and your master in your training did actually frequent here to Underon. This is also where he got the first piece of... or actually, not here on Underon, he got his first piece of that holocron when he went to Dathomir.
Probably where he took me
That too.
against my will.
But
Wow.
he also did freaking here to both here and Dathomir in his travels while training you up over the last couple of years in a secret.
So my
so-
mother was what? Again?
Your mother was the daughter of the local senator family.
Is there a history check? It doesn't look like there's a history check.
It would be a law check.
Lore, got it.
That makes sense.
Dang! That's unfortunate. Or actually, I will ask, can I roll at advantage because you did say we frequent here?
Yes, you do roll with it. I will allow a reroll on that, so you get 2 advantages to the roll. That's 2 blue die you add to it.
Okay. Okay.
Damn. Can I actually have a can I actually roll something to know stuff, to remember stuff? Just curious.
Give him a moment.
You want to check what exactly?
Try to remember stuff from her past, kind of deal.
And I said I wanted to know what happened to
My
the-
mom. You can take the her thing first, and then
Yeah.
answer my question back.
The mom died not long after because of complications.
Delivery.
Though she was given the best medical attention in this side of the galaxy, it was not enough to keep her alive, and it also did break the link between House Bounty and House Lockhart, because both families seems to be, well, getting heated after that happened.
Just need to know something, Auntie, is to try to connect the dots and stuff. The way you and I are related, is that through my mother or my father?
Your father?
So you my father's sister, or?
Yes.
Okay, just needed to know.
Your cousins are sadly not home at this time.
Yeah, you told he was out on.
He is at the academy. Getting his rank and file so that he can take over after me. For when I inevitably retires.
Like, I don't remember, like, almost anything at all.
There is no rush. Yeah, it is just nice to have you home again.
But I need to know stuff.
And we will go over it. We don't need to cram it all in now, and you might not only remember a few bits and pieces. That wouldn't suit you well either.
Since she is here, have she been here before?
You remember...
You were born.
You were born and raised, at least, beginning in here
Yeah.
till you were around 4.
She will just have a quick look around, like,
Hey, I actually think I remember something.
Yes?
she looked towards the piano.
taught me to play that.
He tried, but again, you were too young.
May I offer a solution?
What?
Yes, my ladyship.
Please, just call me Lou.
Lou, then.
But, is there by chance maybe for you to give her a history to read off of from her family?
Sure, there is. Right, you could. Like the entire family history or just the most recent?
I look towards Annie.
I can start with the recent one, and if I feel I need to know more, I can ask for the rest.
Due to how things are going, I'm not sure how much we can interact here.
Nira is kind of just quiet and letting everybody talk, but she is observing it all.
Let's go with maybe the more recent history so she can learn more about her parents.
Have you actually met my mother, Auntie? Because Papa always denied talking about her.
I was there when she gave birth to you. I was there to hold her hand when she died. You can see this is actually something that saddens her.
Because Papa never wanted to tell me about.
Your father was very much a broken man after your mother's death.
I know.
No, you don't know. You weren't there to see how he changed. At least you don't remember it.
I wasn't that big. Especially when he died.
You can see her getting up off the couch and like walks away, standing with the back turned to you.
Yeah.
Auntie?
Is she just standing and looking? Is her shoulders shaking for crying and stuff?
I was the one who was given the order to fulfill your father's execution after the war. To prove my loyalty.
Are you saying you were the one killing Papa?
I was the one who was put in charge of the death squad.
She will probably see a little bit disappointed look at her aunt.
You can see your aunt is ashamed and hurt. You must understand, Fanny, that I had no choice. If I had not done so, we would have lost everything.
So you're saying that technically because of you, I lost my father and condemned them to a life in slavery.
I did not know. I did not know that he had already secured you away at that time. And
But
we
you know
were
I
at war,
existed.
Fanny.
But you know I existed.
And I have spent years, credits of immensible, to try and find you and bring you home. Because that's what I had promised your father.
Nira,
Yes. Like
I
Nira would
got-
look over.
I kind of signal you to go comfort Annie real quick.
She is technically sitting and crying right now.
Oh, she'd probably move around and sit next to Annie. Like she was just like Nira was just standing there in shock, like, how could you? And like she's just looking at the aunt, like, traitor. I find it funny that Nira is the one told to go comfort somebody. It's like this hardened bounty hunter is now the one like comforting. It's like,
Showing the soft side, like, the heck? This is not part of my job description.
The reason Luan isn't doing it is because she is blatantly aware of Luan. So that's why
Yeah.
she's not going to try provoking.
yeah. Well, Nira is like, you can see she's not used to this. So, but you can see like she's trying to mimic what she's seen other people do. But yeah, no, she's not used to this at all.
If you're giving her a hug, she will probably give you a hug back and just cry in your shoulder, kind of deal.
I would assume like she has like she'll have her like her left arm around your back and kind of holding you and like kind of just tapping your left arm and not even
Imagine-
sure like
So
she doesn't even know what to do.
you're tapping my iron arm. Got it.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
I'm imagining like the type of side hug where you're rubbing the arm.
Yeah, and she'll take the her right hand and kind of place it on your human arm.
So my right arm. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to speak up here. I understand exactly what you're saying, my lady. The ruthlessness of the Empire.
It was either me giving that order or our entire house would have been purged out, together with many others, if not the entire planet being glassed. Because they knew of the sentiment of our people. Of us only wishing to stay affiliated, not fully enveloped. And yet here we are carrying the yoke of yet another tyranny.
Gave you that order.
You're asking me who gave that order. Who do you think gave that order?
I need a name.
May I roll
And you will
more?
see the anger in her eyes now.
Nira,
You may roll a lore check here, because that might be something you heard about rumors, Lou.
Do you want me to use? Am I allowed to use boost dice?
Yes, you're allowed to use boost dice. One boost
How
die
many? Okay.
in this case.
Nira would look at Annie and, like, well, she'd look over at Vesper first, like, you know, like widening her eyes some, and then looks at Annie and it's like, do you really want to know a name? What are you planning to do with that name? Because I'm quite certain that it will cost you more to know it.
She will look directly at you if you ask that question.
I mean, it's a genuine question, so yeah, she is asking that.
Depends on how high standing that person is. And if I'm not strong enough to do something about it myself, then I can go to one of those who want to use me as a pawn
Looks.
and make him pay. Or her.
I give an acknowledging glance to Amelia, and I look at Keith, and be like, "Are you gonna use your Jedi way? Revenge is not the answer."
And then she's turning her eyes to her aunt again.
So, name.
Luan, it might have come from the leading commander of the newly rebranded Imperial forces at the time, because you know that this was something that happened just after the Clone Wars ended, that most prisoners of war that served the Confederacy was put to death and executed, if not wanting to bend the knee, because they would rather create martyrs of independence than having to deal with insubordinate freedom fighters. And we're talking also many of the rebel cells doing both the Separatist and the Republic fight over Onderon were put down after the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. But do I know the name of who sent that order out?
Technically, it would have gone from the Emperor's own chamber and then outwards.
The Emperor, as you said?
The Emperor, or at least his office, would have signed that decree or order out to basically purge from any rebel sentiment, as the Republic into the Galactic Empire needed to legitimize itself by removing any agent of chaos from the playing field.
Is the aunt
I will
answering
pay.
her or
I will pale it, who I know gave out the order, like really pale.
is the aunt answering her? After she basically just looked angry at her and said, "Name."
If you must know, it came from the very top.
Nira is now the one who is having her face kind of go pale.
A general order of eliminating all seditious and rebellious elements. By order of Palpatine himself. After his proclamation as Emperor and the end of the war came to a close.
Didn't they call him Lord Sidious after the Clone Wars?
For Force users, yes, but
Okay.
for general public, that would still be Emperor Palpatine.
Okay.
Can you type down the name so I can put the right name in my notes? Because that's the name she will remember.
I hate to tell you this, Annie, but...
I believe
And
that's
she
about that
stops a
correct.
minute. I think. I can look it up real quick. She stops talking and then says, we'll talk more later. There's an E at the end.
There's an end. Right.
Yep. I figured with everything else you're dealing with, I'll be glad to help you with that.
Yeah. Thanks!
You are so welcome, hon.
So unless you're going to go and take out the most powerful man in this galaxy I've seen, you're not going anywhere. Because that means you will need to go through Lord Vader.
Don't worry, I know my limits.
Do you?
But I will still find a way to make it pay.
What about let's get off this current subject. We don't need other ears hearing and causing issues.
When she mentions Lord Vader, you can see that Vesper is tensing up.
So
Is
is
she-
Luan.
Is she keep standing there, or is she trying to sit down again?
She is standing there. You can see she is crying, but she's not showing it directly. As she stands with side profile to you. But you can see from where you're sitting, you can see that she's crying out of frustration, sorrow, anger. The mask has completely come off in this moment.
I will dry quickly my eyes. Before I explode in anger, let's change subject.
Yes.
Are you aware that there's an Inquisitor here?
What?
Yeah. There's an Inquisitor here.
She turns to look at Vesper. Is this your doing? Because if there is an Inquisitor, I cannot cover for you no more.
No, I can confirm that's not it.
Is one of those who want to use me as a pawn, and I'm not a pawn in their little game.
No, this one's might be me.
You're not talking about the guy she just punts in the balls?
That's not an Inquisitor.
No, that wasn't him.
Oh, that was just a douchebag.
But he still deserved it.
Oh yeah, no. I wish I could have done more.
My lady, does the name Luan Jin ring any bells to you?
Yes, I know of you. You are a high-standing Sith.
I also killed my master.
That is not unheard of, my lady.
And ran away.
That's the problem. I think.
But
You're not the only acolyte I have heard rumors of who have killed the master and then basically taken their seat. But if you ran off, that might be why they're here, to drag you back.
They're not here to kill me.
The bounty on your head was to bring you in, preferably alive.
Well, yes, but I'm confused. I thought that was a sentence for death.
No, believe
killing
me,
your
if
master.
the Empire wants you dead, they will mark you for death. Then it's not preferably alive.
You mentioned Pepper left me something.
He did, and I will show you when we have had a chance to calm a little down. I will take you to it. I
Before I
promise.
leave this place, I need to know. So I can plan ahead. Because I'm warning you, I'm not here to stay. I'm not ready to stay in the same house as you. After what you did.
I did what I had
I
to.
know. But I need time.
It still doesn't change. It still doesn't change the fact that you still had to do it, and that you did. And you can kind of see, like, Nira kind of look down as if she's remembering her own past and issues that she's had to deal with.
So please give me that.
You can see that the servant droid, or protocol droid, walks over to the miss with the glass and hands it to her, and she takes it and chucks it.
She threw it? Did you say chug or chucks it?
Chucks it.
So she threw it?
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
No, she one.
She downed it like a shot. Got it.
Oh, okay. Also, my lady, if it would be more preferable to say that I wasn't here, that'd be great.
I understand the need for secrecy, and I will keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, because if you hurt my friends, you'll never see the shadow of me again.
Damn.
She will basically give her the sting guy. With that comment. She already took out her father. She basically don't see her as near family right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is news to you that this Inquisitor's on your planet, right?
Yes, I was not informed.
Well, there is one. I don't know exact. I was just told they were Inquisitor. I don't know who they are, though.
If you wish, I can look into it and give you a heads up of whom it might be.
A threat assessment would be a preferred yes.
Already had to clean up their so-called mess from earlier, but I will look into it and see what information I can gather. Though it will not matter. Is there anything else you need to know? Since you're here, the bounty is yours. She will take out her tablet, and you'll see her do a few taps on it, and each of you gains 12,000 credits.
Even Fanny?
Even Fanny.
Wait, did everyone get that?
It pings up on your own pad that...
Damn. Is that added to what we already have in, or did you already add that in?
I haven't added it in yet. You can do it yourself.
Okay. Yeah, give me
I'm
a
still
minute.
looking. I can't remember. There. You said 12,000?
Yes.
My lady, do you possibly have different ships for us, maybe, that we could trade in my Razor Crest for?
I don't have any ship that would be hidden as Most of the ships I fly in and have access to are Imperial signatures, and would seem as odd for them to suddenly move out and about throughout, not outside this system.
Hmm.
Luan's just thinking.
That's all I can think of, my lady. Sorry for inconveniencing you with my presence.
It is fine, but you are not a bother. If anything, you have my gratitude for bringing her home, even if it's only for a short while.
Would you be friendly to show me the family symbol, because I'd rather have a symbol for my papa instead of that. And she pointing to
That's a 2 on your shoulder.
the tattoo.
If you'd rather it be removed, I can make sure of it. And if there's a tracker laid into the ink, I can also have that removed.
That probably should be a good idea to check for tracker. I did not think of that.
You see the droid walks over, and its arm, one hand cycles like
Pull up. She will pull up to fully display the tattoo for the to do stuff with.
You see that the droid's right hand like folds in, and a small scanner appears from the wrist as it starts scanning your shoulder.
And I will actually ask it to also scan my prosthetic arm if there has been built in a tracker in that.
It scans you completely over. Just to be sure. No inlaid trigger detected, Miss Hardlock.
Thank you. Oh yeah, Amelia, if that is your working, she points to the head of the robot. Treat machinery better.
Not my handiwork. But this is also not a standard unit, if you must know.
Oh?
It is why it has the that many inhibitors attached to it.
What's special about it, if I may ask?
To serve and protect this house is its designation since it was first built. Quite a reliable piece of old tech.
Apparently it isn't seen as reliable if it has so many of those inhibitors on it.
That is more for your safety than anyone else's. It cannot harm a heart lock. But anyone else it will harm. If you must
So,
say it is a flaw in its system. System far older than anything I even have had the chance to even fully understand. But Fanny, I need a drop of your blood.
she will give you a squint for that.
It is to activate your accounts.
Ah. Where do you need it?
Before you manage to say that, the butler droid takes a small stab at you, like prick you with a small needle,
Ow!
shooting out from a finger,
Where does it prick?
shoulder.
Ow! Maybe a warning next time, friend.
I am sorry, Miss Hadlock, but procedure demands blood evidence to make sure that you are not an imposter or potentially a clone.
I fully agree on that, but
Or
warn me
even
next
my
time.
kind, Fanny.
I did not hear that.
And then she would say, or even my kind, Annie.
I step away from that thing because I do not allow things to take my blood.
You see it takes out like an old, really, really old piece of tech, and you see it drops the needle on a small pad on it, and you see it starts to glow a little bit as if it's scanning it, and it starts blinking green. Acknowledged. Full activation of full command protocol to Miss Philly Harmonia. Hardlock is acknowledged and welcomed back home. And it gives you a bow. Please know that I am sorry for hurting you.
You are forgiven. Just warn me next time you need a sample for anything. And I'd like to be prepared.
Understood, will ask before taking any further samples. Acknowledged. Again, you have my most heartfelt apologies.
She would just give the robot a smile.
So, what now?
You will be giving a stipend every other week of 6,000 credits transferred to your account.
Oh, uh, that's a lot.
My dear, you didn't think that you came from a poor house, did you? Plus, it's part of your inheritance paid out in bits, so it can still collect dividends at the Galactic Bank.
I have lived my entire life with nothing.
Don't
So, this is new for me.
Don't let the money run to your mind.
No. I still need to stay hidden.
No, I will give a official release tomorrow. That you have been found and secured. That the bounty's at an end. It will also put quite a few bounty hunters over the years out of, well, a lucrative job, but
Nira just smiles a little bit at that. It's like, yeah, I got that.
Also, that
Did you at least deal with the former boss?
Yes, Rena?
well, you don't need to deal with that pompous officer that was in front of your place anymore.
no, Vesper did tell me that you handled him excellently.
I would have
Though,
preferred to put a bullet in his head, but yes.
that would
I
still...
just told Nira she could do what she want with him.
Understood, just know that you might have made an enemy of what you have done.
That's
Sad.
why it's this face and not the other one that I prefer to use.
Technically, it wasn't me. I just said what Nira could do to him. I didn't tell Nira what to do. I just said what she could do what she wanted.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
We good?
Well, welcome there, Raiders. Kiana just got raided, apparently, so...
Venus got raided.
But I will not keep you here any longer than I absolutely have to.
Mm-hmm.
You've gotten your money, you have your confirmation, I have set out a stipend to be paid out to you. For as long as you live, you will continue to receive that on your balance, and so with any children you'll have in the future potentially. It's the same with your cousin. You see her trail over to the old piano. her fingers tracing the outline.
I will look at the rest.
So, where are we going from now?
Someplace but here, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping here.
It is merely noon,
So,
says Vesper as he stands up from the couch he was sitting on. If you wish, I can escort you back to the city and have you sent off properly.
That'd be appreciated.
thank
I
you.
think we outstayed our welcome on this planet. For now.
Amelia. Oh, Amelia left, or is she still in the room?
She is sitting at the piano.
Nira would get up and walk over to talk with her son. Well, the other three are making plans. A word, if you don't mind.
Sure, you can talk.
I know what it is like to do something that you thought was right and to regret it. And that is the reason why I am here right now. Because if it were not for your niece and Lou over there, I would probably be dead. Because that is what Lou said. If I would have taken her in. We all have to choose our own sides. You don't have to go full bore like your brother. That was her brother, right?
Yes.
But there are ways of helping the right side. And I believe you are in some ways, so good on you.
I only try to protect my people and this planet. I try to do the right, and yet here I sit now and regretting most of all things I have had to bite my cheek while doing. So,
Well, I'm sure you can find ways to possibly help out here and there where you can. I know you have to lay low on that part for your son and for everybody here. Just think on it. And then she would kind of bow her head slightly and turn to walk off.
as she walks, she starts to play this exact melody.
Do I recognize this melody? Pass.
Maybe.
Is that a roll?
There is something familiar with it, but the way that it's played is a much. It is not with the warmth that you seems to remember it by. It is a sad version of it.
Did she inform the name of her cousin?
She did not. You didn't exactly ask.
Nira would turn around and kind of stand there out of, respect, and kind of think back on the mistakes that she has made, and kind of just give Amelia the support where she can.
And Vesper then gently guides you out of the room.
Before
Okay.
he do that, Pass.
God freaking. I'd already released it when you said that.
Before he do
That is
that,
so funny. Thank you,
Fanny
Bess.
will look towards her aunts. Is the name of the cousin? Just in case I meet him on my travel.
Val. He goes by for short.
Val?
Yes.
Tell him hello when he gets getting back. Not sure he remembers, but
I will.
I can at least be a little friendly to family.
She doesn't say anything after that.
Good thing that she doesn't try to hug her goodbye.
By the way, did we get the information about which Inquisitor it was?
She said she would have it sent to you when she figured something out.
Got it.
She needs to look into it first. Talk, get witness statement, action report she needs to go through from the last couple of days. You return down into the city prior. Or proper, really.
Pulls hood up.
After a short ride, and Vesper guides you back. As you're walking past the governmental central, there is a banner that catches your eye, Fanny.
And what is that banner?
It is old, but it is there, and it has the same icon of a horned beast as its centerpiece.
It's a family symbol, isn't it?
It is. It is old and worn, but it still hangs there.
Does my data pad thingy have camera? So I can take a picture of my family symbol.
Your droid can like snap a picture of it with its
I
camera
will-
lens.
Hey, Lucia, could you please take a snap of that one?
Looks at it. You hear a tick.
So I need know what I need to.
Oh yeah, did she actually get a book with her? With her family history? As promised?
Vesper hands you a small chip you can set into your iPad, into your datapad. I was about to say the iPad there for a second and I stopped myself. Jesus fucking Christ. We are not sponsored by Apple. Damn it.
So he gave me a chip so I can put in my data pad.
Yeah. It would contain the last couple of the last 2 decades of information about the family that is public knowledge.
I take it, guess the knowledge I was promised.
Any official records of the family over the last 20 years.
No.
Yes.
Put it in her inventory. So she can sit and read it later. I guess he is gone, the guy who was scrolling
Yeah, he's
down the
not there
stairs.
anymore. When you guys finally return, you spent like quite a couple of hours traveling, and also almost an hour spent at your family's estate. And yet again, he guides you through the customs with ease. He just guides you by the stormtroopers. They don't try anything when they see that he's walking with you. And this is where we'll be ending session today.
Already?
It's time.
It's about time, honey. We've been playing for almost 3 hours.
Oh, I did not.
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
Yeah, suddenly you lose
Time.
track of time. I know.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Today was a good session indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
But
Venus got to punch somebody in the dick.
Hey, and I got tons of money. Some
And a lot
answers.
of law.
I hope
And,
I hope Mira damaged something so he doesn't have spawn anymore. Anyway, go ahead.
God, you made him a eunuch.
I guess
I'm sorry,
we
Pess.
get on board on the ship, and
Jesus Christ.
that's where we're ending.
Ending with you guys walking towards the ship.
That way, if Pass wants to have us have another encounter, is a possibility.
Cliffhanger.
Probably not
That
imagining
too.
that one scene from Shield Hero where he got armor for his part.
But thank you, dear viewers, for joining us here today. And just know that I appreciate every one of you who joins us here today. And that is both here who are watching directly or through Phoenix stream, I would like to say thank you very much for joining us. It means a lot for you to enjoy the content here. And also a big thank you to you, players, because without you this story wouldn't be attainable or possible. So again, thank you for showing up, and I hope you had fun today.
I did.
Yes, thank you for coming in, you guys.
Yeah.
And as always, my chat, I will be back.
But
Get
stay frosty, okay?
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
May the force be with you.
Indeed.
Indeed.